Have you considered specializing as a virtual prenatal dietitian? But maybe you're not sure, and you want to learn a little bit more about the steps that it will take to position yourself in this space. Today's video is created just for you. First of all, if you're wondering what is a prenatal dietitian, a prenatal dietitian specializes in helping people, women, through the process of perhaps conceiving, but definitely through the process of them being pregnant, all the way possibly until the 4th trimester. So some prenatal dietitians will also help with the fertility piece, which is before the mom becomes pregnant, but many prenatal dietitians will specialize in the 1st trimester through the 3rd trimester. Some do choose to specialize and help with women after birth, which is considered the 4th trimester. Mainly though, prenatal is referred to women who are pregnant from trimester 1 through 3, okay? And there's a little bit of nuance too if you want to help women at the onset of trying to become pregnant, and then again at the postpartum stage. But they can all be bundled into the prenatal niche. So if that's of interest to you and you really like the life cycle space, right, because prenatal is within the life cycle specialty, then this could be a great avenue for you to consider specializing. So if you're wondering who's doing it well, there are so many registered dietitians in the virtual space who are absolutely role models in the prenatal niche. Now, the first one who I always mention would be Ryan Kipping. Now, I want to mention the reason that I always bring up Ryan is because she is really showing the values of Dietitian Boss. So Ryan is very heroic because she started her business while she was working as a WIC dietitian, and during her lunch break, she would build her business on the side, learn how to specialize in prenatal, and then do some coaching, and then create her membership. Together, we worked on a plan, on a strategy to help her launch her membership, and she exceeded her member goals. Now she's been able to employ her family, her sister, and her husband in her company, and she travels the world. Right now, she's in Australia and New Zealand, and before she was traveling all over and exploring and really loving her life because of the flexibility that her business has given her and the amount of women that she's been able to help in the prenatal space. So you can check out her work. I'm going to link a couple videos where I talk about Ryan, and you can look at the great work that she's done. She's also been a guest inside our membership, the library. So if you want to learn more of the inside secrets about her process, I do invite you to join the library. The link will be listed below in the description box. There are other examples of amazing dietitians. Dietitian Boss alumni Stephanie Laurie helps women in the prenatal space, and Lindsay Lusson as well. I'll link a video so you can watch. After this video is done, you can come back and check out that video. There are a lot of benefits of specializing as a prenatal virtual dietitian. The first pro about this space is there's always demand because women are always delivering babies. So because there's a high demand, that means that people are searching for solutions when it comes to what to eat, whether it's a feel-good pregnancy or if you want to go in the gestational diabetes space, or whatever angle you want to go towards in this niche, there's always demand because women are delivering very often here in America. So that means that you're positioning yourself in front of an actual problem. Women are really willing to seek help at this stage because they not only want to help themselves, but they care a lot about the well-being of their child. Women's health in general is a very fulfilling and beautiful niche. So if that feels aligned to you, life cycle and helping women through this time, then this might be a great position for you to go deeper and think about specializing as a virtual prenatal dietitian. Now the cons, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the cons of specializing as a virtual prenatal dietitian. So the first con would be that this space can be highly emotional. So if you have women who are pregnant, whether they've had fertility issues or maybe they're experiencing a very troubling pregnancy, it can feel taxing for you if you, depending on your service or product that you're offering, to provide adequate support for this clientele. So that means that you're going to need to have some empathy training, and you're really going to need to learn how to use your listening skills and provide empathetic responses in the time of need for your clientele if they're going through a really emotional time when their hormones are in a different stage than they're used to, and they're going to need a big support team. And if you're part of that, I think knowing what you're getting into can be a really good way for you to set yourself up for success. And there's continuous research. Now, there's a lot of controversial issues when it comes to prenatal, such as breast or bottle, women's right to choose, in terms of their feeding for their baby. And there's also other issues that might be cultural in terms of how women decide to, enjoy their pregnancy, or even when it comes to the fourth trimester after they deliver the baby. So being sensitive of cultural differences and being aware of people's preferences, as well as acknowledging the hormonal differences and the possibility of gestational diabetes and other chronic conditions, can help you be prepared for this niche. If that feels overwhelming to you, you can dip your toes in, but be aware that that is what you will be getting into when you enter this space. If that feels good to you, this is a very rewarding niche. I personally love women's health and pediatrics. I love the life cycle space, but it has to be something that you enjoy and you're willing to do that continuous learning and improvement. So of course, research, lifelong learning, keeping abreast of everything from formula shortages to possible diaper shortages in the news, and also of course, research and keeping up with what's being published. I hope you like this video. If you are interested in getting support so that you can clarify your specialty and learn how to get clients and design a program that they love so you can become a virtual prenatal dietitian, I invite you to join our membership called The Library. The link will be in the description box below, and we offer live trainings, coaching, and a curriculum that will help you get on track to reach your goals. I want you to watch this next video, and we'll see you next time.